Today we are stepping things up a notch, maybe even two. We are going to tackle two heavyweights of the super automatic bean to cup machine, two machines that make you dream and cost an arm and a leg, the De'Longhi Eletta Explore and the KitchenAid KF8. So we're talking about a serious investment here, around 1,000 euro or 1,700 US for the Eletta and nearly 2,000 US dollar or euros for the KF8. So the question here is simple and it deserves an honest answer. Are these machines really worth the price, and more importantly, if you had to choose, which one is the right for you? Hi, my name is Colin and you're on Cafe Lista, the totally independent channel for learning everything about coffee and espresso at home. So in the next few minutes we're going to dissect those two beasts, their design, their simplicity, the quality of the espresso, the milk system with a few surprises, the grinder, maintenance. In short, we are putting everything on the table unfiltered to help you make the best choice. Let's start with the design and the build quality. So as soon as you take them out of the box, you feel like you're dealing with a high-end, but in two different approaches. The De'Longhi Eletta Explore here, the Italian star. It's modern design, quite compact for all its features. It's mainly made of plastic with a few touches of metal. So it's functional, it is well finished, it's typical of De'Longhi. It comes with a whole array of accessories, two milk carafes, and we'll come back to that later, and even a travel mug. Its 1.8 liter water tank is accessible from the front here, which is super practical if your machine is under a cupboard. And a clever little detail, it has a platform that folds down for tall cups, so no more splashes when you make a long latte, for example. And it's also great if you have a mug to go. Opposite here, the KF8 plays in a different league in terms of look. I think it's a real decorative object, all metal with the brand's iconic soft curves. You can feel the quality. It's heavy, around 13 kilos, it's solid, and it's available in several, I think also very stylish colors. On the other hand, it's a bit deeper than De'Longhi. The water tank is 2.2 liter, located here on the side. A small plus that compensates for its weight, it has discrete wheels underneath to move it easily on the countertop. In summary, the De'Longhi is well designed for daily practicality. The KitchenAid focuses on a premium aesthetics and a raw robustness. Before we continue, I have something that might interest you. If you're looking to improve your coffee immediately, I have created a practical guide to find the best settings for your bean to cup machine. This condensed guide gives you all the essential parameters for a perfect coffee depending on your machine. You can click on the link in the description to download your guide for free. Okay, now let's back to our topic. Now we will see the interface and the usage, simplification or complexity. These machines want to simplify your life, but they do it differently. The De'Longhi Eletta Explore is the best of both worlds. Why? Because here you have a responsive 3.5-inch color touchscreen and also some touch button around it. This allows quick access to basic functions. The screen is also quite reactive and navigation is quite logical. But the real unique feature here compared to the KF8 is its Coffee Link app. It opens up a world of personalization, more recipe, especially the bean adapt function. So you tell the app what coffee you're using and it suggests the optimal settings. So on paper, it's brilliant, but in reality, let's be honest, the app is sometimes a bit slow, it can have a few bugs and also some connectivity problem. And I'm wondering if it's really worth taking your phone out to just start a coffee. But it's comprehensive, potentially a bit complex for those who just want to press a button. The KitchenAid KF8, on the other hand, has chosen a path of radical simplicity. Just one large 5-inch touchscreen. However, no scrolling here, you press the arrows to scroll. It's a bit disconcerting at first, but then you get used to it quite well. No app, no Wi-Fi, you know what? It works. The interface is clean, it's fast, it's intuitive. Everything is clear here, well guided. No bugs. So if you want a connected machine and want to adjust everything down to the smallest detail, even if it means getting sometimes annoyed by the app, the Eletta Explore offers more leverage. If you just want a machine that makes excellent coffee by pressing a nice screen without overthinking it, the KitchenAid is perhaps more effective. Now the espresso quality, the taste in the cup. Alright, the moment of truth here. This is the most important. Can these machines compete with a good coffee shop espresso? They both do quite well, it's clear. They produce an espresso with a beautiful crema. The extraction temperature is good, but we will look into that in detail after. Coffee aromas are respected, it's present. The espresso has some bodies. One limit though. Yes, we are here at the high end of both brands, but the espresso produced, even if it's good, it doesn't really compete with an espresso produced by a real espresso machine. Keep that in mind for later. The Eletta Explore offers simpler adjustment. We have 5 intensity levels, we have the volume in the cup, we have also the option for a Doppio Plus, which gives a strong double espresso. So it produces beautiful crema, a correct temperature from the first espresso, but don't forget to preheat your cup. Here we have the quality of the espresso made with the DeLonghi. It's consistent, it's effective, and it works well. The KF8 here, what's impressive, it's the finest of adjustment. So for each drink, for each espresso each time, we have interesting settings. We can choose the temperature, the intensity, of course, the volume in the cup, and also the body. So a nice little setting you can play to improve your extraction. Something you don't have on the Eletta. And the espresso comes out a little hotter on the KF8. In terms of TDS measurement to measure the coffee extraction, they are in the similar range, 8 to 9%, which again for an automatic machine is quite decent. A tie, not quite. If you like to explore and fine-tune the settings for each new coffee, I think the KF8 will give you a little bit more control. If you want an excellent, perfectly balanced espresso without even bothering too much, the Eletta Explore here is almost unbeatable. Now the milk system, hot, cold, plant-based. Okay, so here we have 2 radically different philosophies. This is perhaps the criterion that will tip the scales for some. The De'Longhi Eletta Explore uses the latte crema system, which I think you might be familiar with, but in a plus version. So why plus version? Because it comes with the 2 carafes, one for hot milk and one for cold milk. So yes, you can make cold milk foam. This could be perfect for iced latte, iced cappuccino, and it's quite unique here on the market. We find that also in some Jura's model, and it works great. The cold foam has a nice texture. We can also make cold brew with the machine. The hot carafe allows you to adjust the foam density via a dial. It's precise, it's quite creamy. For cleaning, you turn the dial to clean and it rinses. But you still have to wash it regularly by hand. In total, we have more than 40 drinks, which is huge. It's like a mini home coffee shop. The KitchenAid KF8, on the other hand, has just 1 carafe. This is quite large, and a tube. What is specific here is there are settings for cow's milk, but also for plant-based drink. So why this is important? Because plant-based milk usually burn more easily. So the KitchenAid adapts the temperature and the steam pressure to make you a good milk foam. We have fewer drinks here, 12 on the screen, but interesting advantages. You can produce 2 drinks at once, even a cappuccino for example. That's the advantage of the external carafe with a tube. So here, for me, the choice is clear. Do you want an extreme versatility and cold drinks? Easy, you go for the Eletta. Do you want the best management in plant-based milk and an incredibly silent system for hot drinks? The KitchenAid KF8 is made for you. The grinder and the noise. As you probably know, the grinder is crucial for coffee quality. Both machines use a conical steel grinder, which is a good point. The De'Longhi Eletta Explore offers 13 grind settings. So that's pretty good for fine-tuning. And the noise, well, get ready. It's a bit noisier. So we are around 68 decibels during grinding. So it's not so bad also for DeLonghi. It's one of the quietest DeLonghi machine. If you're sensitive to noise in the morning or don't want to wake up the whole house, this could be something to take into consideration. The KF8 here has 7 grind settings, fewer, but still they cover the essential well for espresso. And here a huge strong point, the coffee bean hopper here is removable. That means you want to switch from a single origin coffee to a blend without emptying the machine. Easy, you removed it, you change the bean, you put it back. It is simple and quite well designed. For the noise, thanks to its insulation, the KitchenAid is quieter during grinding. 64-65 decibels. This is one of the most discreet machines I had tested. If you like to try a different coffee and silence is paramount for you, the KitchenAid takes a decisive advantage. If 13 settings appeal to you more and the noise doesn't bother you, the DeLonghi does the good job. Maintenance and cleaning. Well, nobody likes spending hours cleaning their machine. I don't. Fortunately, on these models, maintenance, it's quite automated. Both perform an automatic rinse when turning on and off, that's the basic. The brewing units are removable on both, and that's an excellent point. You rinse them underwater once a week and ensure cleanliness. For the milk system, the Eletta has an automatic rinse via the dial. Both carafes require regular and manual washing too. The KitchenAid rinses a bit more often. That means you will have to empty the drip tray here more frequently. Descaling is necessary on both machines. They notify you when it's time. Simple and guided in both cases. So no clear winner here. It's more a question of preference. Managing 2 carafes with the Eletta, emptying the tray a bit more often with the KitchenAid. Who are they for? After all that, are you still wondering which one to choose? So let's recap based on your profile. Okay, choose the DeLonghi. If you are a coffee explorer, if you like to have a lot of recipe over 40 fine-tuned settings, if you love cold drinks with foam, iced latte, iced cappuccino, that's the one. If you're a bit of a geek that like to control your machine via an app, even if it's not perfect, also the Eletta. And in the end, if you want good features, a price ratio in the high-end range that works really well, the De'Longhi Eletta Explore does a great job. Now, on the other hand, choose the KitchenAid KF8 if you want a premium all-metal design and aesthetics are paramount for you. It's a beautiful object. If you're looking for absolute ease of use and extraction consistency, you frequently use plant-based milk. If the noise is an important factor for you, its quiet operation is unmatched. And if you like to change coffee often, thanks to a removable bean hopper, that's also great. So, while the DeLonghi offers more polyvalence, especially with cold drinks, at a price that is a bit more accessible, it's for those who want a home coffee laboratory. The KitchenAid costs more, offers a more premium experience, robustness, silence. It's expensive, but it's in a beautiful package. And now it's your turn. Which one would you choose? I'm curious to know your opinion. You can share your experience in the comments below. It helps the entire community. If this video was helpful, a little thumbs up is always appreciated, and support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like this video, I'm pretty sure you will love the one I'm going to put here. You should watch it. Thanks for watching. I wish you a great week. As usual, I'll see you soon. Ciao.